That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's right. Fan diction.
Welcome to a new segment. As you can see, this is going to be a very relaxed segment. Um, this is called Good Morning with Rhodes, where I get the old coffee cup out and take a couple sips and talk about a bit of news for the day. Thanks, Deadpool. Alright, let's move you up a little bit closer, actually. Yeah, so now you look like you're lurking in the shadows there as you're just peeking up over the edges. But anyways, what we're going to do is I literally just woke up. As you can see, my hair is a fray. And we're going to talk about some gaming news, things that is important to me, at least, and just get my opinions on some stuff. I know I'm just a stupid, uneducated idiot who's recording stuff on a webcam at about 10 o'clock in the morning, but everybody's got their own opinions, and if you want to listen to mine, great. That's how we're going to do it. So, going into this, first thing, and possibly the only thing I want to talk about for the entire episode, is going to be the new Call of Duty trailer. Now, hopefully I'm going to put something up, over here somewhere, maybe. I don't know. Depends on, maybe block that button back there, but you should do that thing back there anyways, too. What really gets me about this is a few things. One, if you haven't watched it yet, which I totally would like you to go watch it, so go look at this trailer and judge for yourself, but basically they're staying with the Advanced Warfare style of gameplay, which I personally am not very accustomed to. I personally have been a Call of Duty player for ever. I've played Call of Duty since Call of Duty 1 back on PC. I played the first 3 Call of Duties actually on PC, and after that I moved over to the Xbox and started playing them on consoles, because that's where my friends played them. But it's almost, I know a lot of people are going to say it's a very nostalgic thing. You should stop complaining about it. But I wanted to go back to the original core gameplay of doing regular shooter style. Meaning, don't jump around like a crazy person. I just want to stay on the ground, give me an M1, and let me shoot stuff. That's what we want. You guys cornered a market back in the day on that kind of stuff because you were the best one to do it. The only other competitors you had were Battlefield and Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor was completely always single player, and Battlefield was completely almost always multiplayer. Then they started to do a little bit of both, eventually to keep up with you. And then you destroyed yourself by going into this Advanced Warfare and modern. What you could do is just go back to core shooting, staying on the ground, and just do it really well. And here's the thing. Tricky little bastards did that to us for a little while. Because what you're doing is now you're like, oh, here's Infinite Warfare. But then over here, you can get the old original Modern Warfare 1 game that you all dearly love for only $20 more. I don't want Infinite Warfare. See, this is Infinite Warfare. Take that crap, throw it out. I don't want it. I don't. And if you're going to make me pay $80 for a game that is completely just a remaster of something that I used to love, BS. Total BS. You should package it separately, let us buy it, and that's it. We don't want Infinite Warfare. We don't have to buy Infinite Warfare. And I swear, if we buy that thing and we have to keep the Infinite Warfare the entire time to keep it on disc, because I know how these game companies do that. They'll put it on disc, or you have to have the disc in to play the game, or something like that. We are going to burn Treyarch and Activision to the ground. And I'm not saying that being sarcastic. We probably won't do that. It's a very unlikeliness that we will do that. Maybe some crazy person will do it, but I'm not going to do it, so no terroristic threats here. But why are you doing this? You money-grubbing bastards. Why are you doing this to us? The only thing we want is just to shoot stuff on the ground, like Call of Duty used to be. Remember the maps, like Jungle, Nuketown, before you rehashed it 5 frickin' times? What was the one that was like Black Hawk Down and had the helicopter in the middle? Oh wait, you're thinking about redoing that one again too. I hate that that's all you people do is just rehash stuff that we already like too, and then put this new coat of paint on it and think it's gonna make everything better. No, doesn't do it. Don't do it. But there is a shining light in all of this, and it comes from the form of not Call of Duty. It comes in the form of Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 looks like it's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to blow you people out of the water, and you should be shaking your boots at this point, because they're giving us what we want. They listen. EA, listen. Already the planets are aligning it for some reason, because EA doesn't listen for nothing. That's like a time way long past. That never happens. I mean, God, the EA sports games are just like rehash, coming from a guy who plays FIFA all the damn time. It's just the same game every year. Literally, I've been playing FIFA 14. I've started playing FIFA from FIFA 13, and I haven't seen any evolution truly in the game since 14. It's been the same game ever since then. But anyways, get back on topic. So, Battlefield just looks like it's going to do everything that we wanted. Why are you not doing this, Call of Duty? I want to know. They're giving us the ground war that we all want. That's going to be crazy, because it's going to be like 64 and 64 trench warfare, gas mask, artillery, horseback riding. What? Why couldn't you do this? Why couldn't you give this to us? I mean, really, it's not hard. I don't feel like it's that hard. Well, give me 1 second. Sip of coffee. Tasty. But anyways, back to me complaining. But why couldn't you do that? Why couldn't you just give us another Modern Warfare? Not even a Redux. Give us like a Modern Warfare style game. Just put it in that universe. Give us just a gun, like a stay on the ground. We don't have to be jumping around. The market for sci-fi shooters is completely oversaturated and also claimed by other titles. I mean, other titles like, for instance, I mean, just Destiny, if you want to call it really a sci-fi shooter, because I mean, it's basically Halo, also Halo. I mean, they both are made by Bungie, so, well, not lately, but yeah, we're getting off topic again. Overwatch, if you can call it a sci-fi shooter, because I mean, I'm calling it a sci-fi shooter. And by the way, guys, Overwatch, oh my god, cannot wait for that game, because it's going to be amazing. Even Doom that just came out, you can call a sci-fi shooter, because it's an Unreal Tournament style game. But the market for the, like, over-the-top crazy shooters is already taken. You don't need to be in that market. You need to come back, sit down, wipe the slate clean, and go, we're going to have to do another World War II game. We're going to have to do another Black Ops set in the 70s during Vietnam. We're going to have to do another Modern Warfare to straighten stuff out. Because that's where it's come down to. You've gone so far away from your original idea that it's hard to come back, I think, to the roots of what you originally want now again. Because now, if you take all that stuff away, you're going to be left with a blank shell of the game, and people who've only played Call of Duty from Advanced Warfare on are going to have no idea why you're taking away the double jumps and the exosuits. Yeah, thinking Ghostbusters on the brain. That's another day for another topic. And just you're gonna just alienate all those people for some reason. You think you're going to, but I want to tell you what your core fan base is. Guys like me. Have you seen the likes on your video? It's horrible right now. People are destroying it. I don't know, maybe you're just doing this negative press, anti, fan dollar, which is stupid. But you really need to sit down and reconsider what you've done with your series. Because it's so far away from what its original roots were that it's hard, I think, to come back. And I think that's what's happened now. Basically, you've gone so far down the wormhole, you don't know how to get yourself back out. And you're trying to get that one last claw up on the ledge, trying to clench onto those old school gamers by giving them that remastered edition. But you're not even doing it well. Because you're making us pay extra for it. And you're probably going to make us buy that stupid Infinite Warfare anyway so we can play it. And we don't want it. We just want to have our game. We want that Modern Warfare remake. It looks amazing. I'm not going to lie. I looked at it. I freaked out. I was like, oh my god, remastered edition of Call of Duty Modern Warfare? I can't wait for that. And then I saw at the end that you're giving it with that other game. You want to save grace and keep a lot of fans. Take that baby you made, that Siamese twin of two Call of Duties together, and split them. Keep us happy. I want to tell you this right now. If you gave us the new game, made it $50. Made it $50. Hear me out. $50. Keep your season pass at $50. If you want to do that, or whatever the hell it's going to cost this year. God damn it. Separate that. Put those two together, make that $100. Give us Modern Warfare Remastered by itself for $30. We will buy all of them. All of them. You will not be able to make enough for people like me who want to play that game. And I know what you're doing as well, because I read fine print and I see your asterisks on your trailers. It says that you're only give us 10 maps. I'm going to let everybody know that maybe who've never played Modern Warfare, but it had more than 10 maps when it originally came out. I think it had 12 to 15. More along 12. But still, it's missing maps. And that's not including the DLC that also came out for the game, because there was DLC added in maps. I know what you're doing. You're going to make me buy that stupid season pass, and you're going to give me a map or two every time in that season pass as well for the Modern Warfare series. I'm not playing your game. We're done playing your game. We're not done playing the game as in Call of Duty, but we're done playing the game of nickel and dime us to death for stuff that we should be owed. If you want us to turn our Xboxes back on and put that disc back in, we'll do it. Because at this point, I'd rather spend $100 on buying the old game and an old system than to give you an extra $20 to actually give me the game just with a fancier graphic level. It's gotten too much. Way too much. And I think we're just tired of looking at it and taking it like we've been giving it to us. And that is in the butt. We're not taking it in the butt anymore, Call of Duty. We're tired of it. We want to play our games. Our games. Not your games. Not the games you're forcing us down our throats. Because it stands right now, October 13th, Battlefield 1 comes out. And I'll tell you right now, if that game is even half as good as it looks in that trailer and works half as good as what it perceives itself going to be, I'm not buying your game this year. And that'll be the first year I've never bought a Call of Duty. That will be the first year I've never bought a Call of Duty. In the entire series, I've bought every one of them. But this will be the first year I won't. Unless you sever those two. If you sever those two, I'll buy a Call of Duty this year. But it ain't going to be Infinite Warfare. It's going to be that remastered game. I'm tired of jumping around like an idiot with a jetpack, shooting laser guns. If I want to do that, I'll play Destiny. If I want to do that, I'll play Halo. If I want to do that, I'll play Overwatch. I'll play any other game, not Call of Duty. When I think of Call of Duty, I think of AK-74s. I think of chopper gunners. I think of stealth bombers. I think of UAVs. I think of staying on the ground and playing against people like the Germans, the Vietnamese, and just having an old school battle. Not going to the future and playing as a robot who has an arm that comes out and turns into a minigun. I don't want that. I just want to shoot a normal gun at a normal person on the ground in a normal way. That's all I want. And that's all of us, I think, want. So maybe you should take a second, reevaluate yourself, and just think. Maybe if we sever these ties between these games, which we've probably built in, we can save grace, save face, and keep our fan base happy. But who am I to judge? I'm just a nerd with a microphone, a webcam, and a whole hell of a lot of time on his hands. I just buy your games. Oh well. Alright guys, anyways, so like, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more of these. I'm hopefully going to do some more. Let me know if you like these videos. This is going to be the first one I've ever done ever. And I would like to see if you guys want to do more of these. I can actually break it down, maybe do some more news topics next time. See if maybe you guys want to throw some topics to give me, actually, and we'll talk about the next time after that. I'm totally down for anything you'd want to do with this, but I love giving my opinion on games, even though, like I said, I'm just a stupid nerd that has way too much time on his hands. But of course, aren't we all? Alright guys, I love you. I'll see you later on the next episode of whatever I'm going to call this. We'll call it Morning Nerd Talk with Rhodes for all I know. I'll come up with a good name. I haven't thought that far ahead. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and I've barely even had half my coffee so far. Alright, bye.
Now do yourself a favor. You see that subscribe button? Why don't you give it a little press?